Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Easy English Talk. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Thanks for joining us.
Today, we're looking at something pretty useful for everyday chats.
Yeah, how to give advice in English, but, doing it politely and actually helpfully.
Exactly. It's something you probably do all the time without even thinking. But sometimes it can go wrong, can't it?
It really can. It's a delicate thing, isn't it? You want to help, but you also need to be respectful. Don't want to sound bossy.
Right. So the plan today is to walk you through 5 really good, polite ways to offer advice.
And then we'll actually hear them in action. We've got some little conversations lined up.
Yeah, some role plays to make it clear, and then a chance for you to practice.
Okay, let's get started. So 5 ways to give advice politely. What's the first one?
Okay, first up, we have you could. It's a nice, soft way to start.
You could. Yeah, I like that one. It feels very open-ended, like just an option.
Totally. It's not pushy at all. Like if someone's feeling stressed, you might say, you could try taking a short break. Simple, gentle. It just puts the idea out there. They can decide if it works for them. Okay, what's number 2?
Number 2 is, have you thought about?
Framing it as a question. That's quite polite, isn't it?
It is. It shows you're not assuming they haven't already considered things. It's respectful of their own thinking process.
Yeah, like, have you thought about asking for help? It sort of prompts them to consider something maybe they overlooked.
Exactly, a gentle nudge. Okay, number 3.
Number 3 is, if I were you, I would. Or often shortened to, if I were you, I'd.
Right. This one's about empathy, putting yourself in their situation.
Yeah, it builds connection, I think. You're saying, look, if I was in your shoes, this is what I might do.
For example, if I were you, I'd talk to your manager. It shares your perspective based on their situation.
Just got to be careful with the tone here. Make sure it sounds genuinely helpful, not like you know best.
Good point. Okay, phrase number 4.
This one's maybe you should.
Okay, maybe you should. A little bit stronger, perhaps. A little, more direct than you could, but that word maybe is key. It still adds that layer of politeness.
Right, it keeps it from sounding like an order, like maybe you should see a doctor. It's a clear suggestion, but still just a suggestion.
Exactly. It acknowledges it's just one possibility. Okay, and the last one, number 5.
Our 5th one is, why don't you?
Yeah. This one can sound really friendly and helpful, almost like you're brainstorming together.
It does. Like, why don't you write it down? If someone keeps forgetting things, it's practical, offered in a collaborative sort of way.
Okay, great. So let's quickly run through those 5 again. We've got
You could.
have you thought about?
If I were you, I'd.
Maybe you should.
And why don't you?
Excellent. 5 really useful phrases. Now, I think hearing them in context would be good.
Definitely.
Knowing the phrases is one thing, but hearing them in action really helps. Shall we try some mini dialogues?
Let's do it. It'll make them stick. Okay, scene 1. Imagine your friend is really stressed out. You are friend A, I'll be friend B.
Okay, ready? Oh man, I've been feeling so stressed lately.
That sounds tough. Have you thought about taking a day off just to recharge?
That's actually a good idea. I haven't really considered it.
See? Gentle invites consideration.
Okay, nice. Scene 2. Someone's having trouble sleeping. You be person A this time.
All right. I just can't fall asleep at night. I toss and turn for hours.
Oh no, that's rough.
You could try drinking less coffee in the afternoon. Maybe that's affecting you.
Yeah, I probably should. That might help.
You could. Just offering a possibility.
Makes sense. Okay, scene 3. A student can't decide what to study at university. You're the student.
Okay. I just don't know what subject to choose for university. There's so many options. Yeah, it's a big decision. Well, if I were you, I'd think about picking something you genuinely find interesting and really enjoy.
Focus on enjoyment. Yeah, that makes sense.
Using if I were you to offer that empathetic perspective.
Love it. Okay, next scenario. Scene 4. A friend has a health worry. I'm friend B. You start.
Okay. Ouch. My back hurts every single morning when I wake up.
Oh, really? Every morning? Maybe you should see a doctor about that, just to get it checked out.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's been going on for a while. I'll make an appointment.
There's that. Maybe you should.
Yeah.
A clear suggestion, but softened.
Perfect. Okay, last one. Scene 5. Someone keeps forgetting important things. You're person A.
Right? I keep forgetting my keys and wallets, driving me crazy.
Oh, that's frustrating. Hey, why don't you try keeping them in one specific place near the door, like a little bowl or hook?
Keep them in one spot. That's actually really smart. I'll try it. Thanks. And there, why don't you? gives that friendly, practical tip.
So those examples hopefully show how versatile these phrases are in, normal conversations.
Absolutely. And remember, listeners, your tone of voice is just as important as the words you choose. Sounding kind and genuinely wanting to help makes all the difference.
That's so true. Advice is usually best received when it comes from a place of caring.
Definitely. Okay, now for a little practice for you listening. We'll say each phrase, and you can repeat it quietly or in your head. Ready?
Let's do it. First phrase. You could.
Second, have you thought about?
Third. If I were you, I would.
Fourth, maybe you should.
And fifth. Why don't you?
Try using them this week, maybe with a friend or even just practicing the sentences yourself.
Yeah, the more you use them, the more natural they'll feel. So, just to quickly wrap up,
We covered 5 polite and really helpful ways to give advice in English.
we looked at you could, have you thought about if I were you, maybe you should, and why don't you?
And we saw how they work in different situations. Remember, context is key.
And so is kindness. Advice, well, it lands best when it's offered gently and with care, wouldn't you say?
Couldn't agree more. It's about support, not instruction, really.
And here's something to maybe think about after listening. Which of these advice phrases feels most natural to you? And perhaps, why? Just noticing your own patterns can be interesting.
Good point. So that's our deep dive for today on giving advice.
Next time, we're going to tackle another really common situation, how to make small talk. Those little conversations that happen everywhere.
Oh, that'll be useful.
Yeah.
In the meantime, if you found today helpful, please do follow and subscribe to Daily Easy English Talk so you don't miss out.
Yes, please do. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We really hope this was helpful for your English conversations.
Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.